Yeah.
Count for 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. So it didn't recognise 8 o'clock for some weird reason, so I've changed it to 1:15. So hopefully, I'll put in the chat.
Oh, we're on. YouTube's working.
YouTube.
Saw the ratings shoot up then.
Yes,
so,
it's working now. I've just been over and we are live on YouTube.
Yeah, so apologies to those. It was a technical issue from YouTube.
And the viewers went from 7 to 8.
No.
Fantastic.
Yeah, at least it went up. But I hope everyone's well.
Yes. Apologies for last week. Unfortunately, it was only going to be Donna here. And obviously, you'd have all committed some form of suicide. I mean, Donna doesn't know the controls, doesn't have access to controls.
I'm not a grown-up.
Unfortunately, we had to have a week off.
Yeah.
But we do have our guests lining up nicely for the coming weeks, which we will speak about throughout the show. Adrian, how have you been?
Very well, thank you. Touch wood. I had a bit of a cold after Christmas, but got through that. Been out detecting, found Soddle, and got really wet. Did I mess? I don't think I messaged you two. Went out on Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday. It's just claggy down here, down south.
It is sticky.
It is sticky. It's like toffee, and it's heavy on your legs. Your coil gets clagged up. Your pinpoint, everything just gets in a mess. And
it's one of those times of year where when you walk on a pasture, you will get those platform boots. It will actually take up the mud that's underneath the grass. I went out.
Interestingly enough, Donna, we hopefully have a guest coming on in a couple of weeks who may be able to assist in such matters.
I've heard very good things about something he's invented, which I think
his latest invention.
Yeah, people in the hobby. I'm so looking forward to. I've heard really good things about that. So if you get a lot of clag when you're out detecting, this is the products you want to buy. But yeah, went out, found Soddle, got wet, got really aching legs. But more importantly, there's a lot going on. We've got the XP Deus stereo headphones and the update, which is coming out tomorrow, which I'm not going to get too technical, but we all thought it was a bit of a gimmick at first. And we've watched the video. Dave, the video. I think it was 2.5
technical, sorry, mate.
No, 2.5. Have you two watched the full video? I think you have, Donna, haven't you?
I watched the video, but I didn't get a lot out of it. I didn't.
No, I think they could have got it down to 10 minutes in real honesty.
I don't think it demonstrated the real benefit, how you would hear it. And I think that's going to be a really personal experience as well.
Well, yes.
I'm so interested to see how this is going to turn out, because it's going to be really Marmite, I think.
I wouldn't say Marmite. I'd say
Marmite. If they're making an evolution into the audio side of stuff, that's not going to be Marmite. It's obviously got to be good for the.
I think in how you hear sound. So I think if you. So, you know when you can kind of amplify a sound into a stereo. So what is it called on your phone when you have that kind of certain ringtone that's melodic?
Ignore your phone. This is different.
Yeah, no, I know.
Phones don't create proper stereo.
No, it's true.
And I think XP historically have been the sound specialists.
Yeah, sure.
Polyphonic, says Philip Wells.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
We could start talking about the morphing and stuff like that, but all I can say is I think hats off to XP. I think we're looking at something potentially a bit bigger. Be able to run 2 programs at the same time on a detector with different settings is pretty revolutionary. Now, you've got a similar thing with Rutus, and you've also got a similar thing with, I've forgotten the other manufacturer, Gauss or Fodderfield. It might be Gauss or it might be another one, but they run similar. But the key thing is that signal from your coil is mono. So and it hits the control box and it's mono. It hits your headphones, it's mono.
Yeah.
XP have managed a way of getting a stereo signal from your coil to your control box to your headphones. And I think that will be quite revolutionary. And anyone who's watching, go on YouTube, go on the XP channel.
Yeah, have a look.
2.5 hours. Fast forward about an hour. Listen to the demos on headphones. You have to listen to it on headphones, stereo ones as well. And just listen to the little clips. And it is like, whoa. It is pretty revolutionary.
I can't wait. I'm so interested to see how it turns out. I think it's so. In terms of updating your program, if in order to use those headphones, and they're bringing out 3 new sets of headphones, they're not going to be compatible with the headphones you have now. You have to upgrade to a version 4, don't you?
Yes. Sorry, James Barnes. Thank you, James. Yes, you're right. You can run 2 independent set of settings through 2 channels, not 2 programs. Yes, he's
right.
But yeah, which is phenomenal. So on one, you can have reactivity at 1.5, and the other one, you can have it at 3, etc. Sensitivity. But more importantly, we've got the people from Regton's coming on to explain more, haven't we, Dave?
I think yes, we have. I'm just waiting for the lovely young Sebastian to give me an okay date that himself and Marcus are available. So just waiting for that.
I think it's hopefully the 5th, but I think Marcus talks really technical. So if anyone wants to know anything and ask any questions, Marcus will be.
I'll be honest, I did actually try and watch the XP episode, but unfortunately, I can't listen to people who don't speak English perfectly.
Just quickly, Wayne Rowlands. Hi, Wayne. Need more?
I don't mean that horribly, by the way. I can't get my head around it. Just doesn't compute.
Need more walkers from Anglesey to Rodney Cook Memorial Charity Detecting Events this year. Ladies and gents, if anyone is interested in joining me on the long walk, feel free to message me, all for a good cause.
So it's a sponsored walk, isn't it, for Rodney Cook Memorial Rally this year, upcoming. And after the last Rodney Cook, Wayne said he's going to do this, and he's welcoming other people to walk with him for the entire length of the journey or some of it, but he is going to walk from Anglesey and turn up at the first RCM.
Wayne, if you send me all the details and if there's a GoFundMe link, I'll put it on the Rodney Cook Memorial site, because believe it or not, a lot, and I mean a lot, of Rodney Cook Memorial people aren't on Facebook. So they rely on the website for updates. So if you send me the details, I'll put it on the website.
Yeah, and also we'll give you a shout out from time to time on the show, Wayne. By all means, please let us know when you need a little bit of a boost.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, okay.
Dave, when you hear Peter Beardsley speak, how does it make you feel? More metal detecting talk. Thank you, Gareth. Nocta Legend 2.
Yes.
Been delayed, which fair enough. Who wants to release a machine that doesn't work
or isn't ready?
I emailed Dilek.
It isn't ready, I think, is a better terminology.
I haven't heard it. They're testing it, but I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks that's going to appear.
So, in terms of our expectations of that, what are we thinking about on a 0 to 10 scale? where does that sit as compared with how the Legend landed? Are we going to be up there near a 10?
Yeah. Well, it's for me, it's difficult because the Legend was a damn good machine. It does damn good things.
It is. I still use mine.
But there are obviously a lot of people in the hobby who still have a preference for the Manticore and the Deus 2. And I'm not talking snobbery or favoritism. I'm talking about they've tried that and they still prefer the others. So it's difficult for me, that one. Obviously, most machines are exciting to come out. However, I don't know personally. I'm still up in the air.
See, I haven't tried a Manticore out in the field. I mean, I've got my Nox 800. I tried the Manticore at Detectival, and I didn't get the impression that it was anything that I wouldn't have got with one of my other machines. It didn't blow my mind.
Well,
I think you need to try it out in the field, and that's the thing. I think you need to try these things out.
What it is, Donna, it's too powerful and too much technical for you.
Is that right? Yeah.
Where obviously I, as a Manticore user, can totally understand and appreciate the minor nuances within the capabilities of the machine.
I'm looking forward personally to seeing what the Legend 2 has to offer. I mean, I think if there are a lot of people who, I've got my Legend hat on, I think there are a lot of people who were massively in love with the Legend when it came out, still use it, still rate it. If this is anything like how that hit the market, it's going to be something.
I'm always excited for an Octa machine. I think the fact that I'm not a Legend user means that I'm not as excited as Legend users are. No, I'm not a Legend. I'm just me.
I think
I'm not an egotist who doesn't like the sound of my own voice and likes to talk about myself.
I don't either.
I think it's not a Legend for me personally. It's a totally different machine.
Yeah,
it's got a different shaft. It's more compact. It's lightweight. It's got a bigger screen. It's like a Sierra to a Mondeo. It's not a Sierra.
You're banned. You're banned.
I try and create an analogy here. So, you know,
I can't even remember what
that's one I get, because I used to drive Sierra and then went over to a Mondeo. Do you know what though? Arguably, the Sierra handled better than the Mondeo. I'm just saying.
I diss that.
No.
We didn't drive it well enough.
I don't know. I could crash a Mondeo.
Anyway, the Legend 2 is going to be very soon, and I don't think people should look at the Legend. It's a good machine and still is. I think it's a totally different. Personally, if I was launching it, I would have called it something different because it's totally a different machine. Yeah. And it is a lot more power. They've gone and put one of them silly Nocta batteries in it, Dave, like the AccuPoint.
The one that's like got the lasting power of a small
in it or something. Yeah, it lasts like 400 years.
Because I think a lot of people are frustrated with how the Manticore just does so far and then dips down because it's pulling so much power.
Matt, if you ever go to Anglesey, give me a shout and I will actually write you a day's or a weekend's tour of Anglesey and all the best places to go, Celtic sites and such like. I will write you down for all of them. Beaumaris Castle's nice, but it's nothing in comparison to most of the other places.
I like this. I'm getting all excited. Dean McAvady said Deep Tech are going to concentrate on the Vista X machine with higher frequencies. I didn't know about that. I love Deep Tech. They're a little bit clunky, but they blinking work. And me and my mate were only talking, James, the other day. We detected a field on Sunday and we had multi-frequency machines. And one of our permissions has got a lot of land. And we hadn't been on this field for 3 years. And last time we went on it was single frequency machines. And we found loads. went on with multi-frequency, we didn't find a lot, and we're like, oh, there's nothing on here. And I'm like, I do like single frequency. If I can, I do.
When
you know where you are.
Frequency, are you doing 15 hertz?
Well, the Deep Tech Fister X, I think, is 15 or 18 hertz. Cracking. It's a good machine, but adding more frequencies, that's quite good. Simon Denham, if there's any old school experts out there with, I'll put it, White's Eagle Spectrum, info me, please. I
can help you out with a ZX Spectrum.
Tony Kaywood, you've got. I think Tony Kaywood's got one. I'm sure he's got a Spectrum. Funny enough, guy near me who found a Horde, a very famous Horde, he had a Spectrum and he moved to a Knox 800, but he's still got his Spectrum and he loves it. And they're really good machines. Dean McAvety, 16 hertz. Yeah, I think it's 15.
Dean, sorry.
Dean, who's your daddy? Sorry. But yeah,
I apologise for laughing, but Philip Will said tonight's episode sponsored by Spinal Tap.
Who am I?
Who are you?
Can I show you something?
Yeah, I've got something to show you as well.
Put me on big screen, Adrian. I've just found my last team order that I haven't actually emptied the bag yet. I've just flung it in a corner. You ready? The team we found, it cost me about £2 this. Look at these.
Oh, yes. Yes, those.
Terracotta Army.
That's it. The Terracotta Army. Oh. But actually, £2's quite cheap.
Turn them round. What have they got on the base?
I've probably got some of those. I've bought them for my daughter before, but I think I've got some of those kicking around.
You've got a GG.
What the hell are you going to do with them?
I'm going to play.
Oh, yeah. No, they're nice in a cabinet with your finds to decorate up your
No, they're going on my windowsill here as we speak.
Important question. Tony Kaywood has asked me what I need free bricks for. Everything, Tony. I love free bricks. I can craft them into any kind of garden feature you like, or use them on the allotment.
Bricks.
Matt Kent said post the Waffle next year. If they have apple trees, we'll plant one, Matt. Best thing to do.
I like bricks.
Honestly, it's nothing better than free bricks. And the thing is, I went to pick them up, and
did they have any names on them?
No, they didn't. But the bloke and his wife got out and said, "Oh, do you want a hand with that?" And then they helped me load them up.
Yeah,
shit bricks, Donna.
Yeah.
Got names.
One thing I will say, before I forget, if you're into metal detecting and you're fed up relying on social media channels to try and tell you about your finds or anything, I've got to say it. Greenlight Publishing got a sale until the end of the month. Prime example, Identifying Finds, Detector Finds, Buckles book was $27.95. Now $16.77, so it's £10 off, I think. Finds identified, gone from £32 to £25. Discovering Jewelry, beautiful book. It's like a finds identified, but jewelry. That's gone from $29.95 to $19.95. So almost the price of a packet of fags. And then you've got the Coins of England 2026, which is normally £35. That's only £31 something. So I just thought I'd mention that. Greenlightpublishing.com. Over 80 titles of metal detecting books, massively discount. I know everyone's hard up at the moment after Christmas. We don't get paid till end of the month, but don't forget, because if you want to get a good detecting book, now's the time to buy it 100%, especially the Buckles book, £10 off. I think
that's really good. The Buckles book, actually, I would advise everyone to go out and buy the Buckles book. I use that.
Well,
I've got both of the Buckles books. They're brilliant.
I'm in the process of moving offices, so next time you're on buttons, thank you, Nick West.
I haven't got that. And can I just say, Nick West has just said Lady Martin needs to try the new Playmobil detector. Have they done a Playmobil metal detectorist? That would be cool.
Yes. As you're very small, it would suit you.
Thank you.
Metal detecting news. Yes. Metal detecting news. Just Google it. It's in the back of Treasure Hunting magazine. Subscribe. It's free. They won't spam you with email. And
I go to the link at the bottom of the page.
And do you know what I love?
Metal.co.uk.
I love metal detecting news. Literally just pops on your phone and you click on it and you can just have a look, scroll through the news and just follow the links. It's amazing. Haven't won
but
prize
more
yet,
importantly,
but plenty of people have.
Every subscriber has a chance each month of winning a prize. So whether it's a book or a pinpointer or a hat or whatever, just subscribe and you can win a prize. So definitely. That will be a Ladybird book, Adrian. What's that? What did I say? Anyway.
Talking of books, hopefully there will one out on the 1st of February.
Yes, Dave.
The cover's complete.
Tell us all about it. Come on. Dave's writing a book on shoe repairs from the 1980s to 1990s.
Yes, shoe repairs of the 1980s and Victorian stair carpets.
Carpet runners.
Tell us, Dave, what are you doing?
Oh, take me off the big screen.
No, because you need to promote your book.
Do it myself then. It's better. So basically, I'm going to knock Adrian out. So I wrote a book about 13, 14 years ago, which I pressed publish on it when I shouldn't have because it was crap. So after, what year is it now? 2026. After nearly 30 years of research and article writing and such like, I've put everything together in a book, and it's being released soon about the paranormal. Sorry, the reality of paranormal, not the claptrappery. And I can't wait for James to read it because James is going to go, no, he's just wrong. Like that.
I can honestly say that knowing Dave, he talks the truth about all this malarkey. And I've seen things, heard things in my life. And last year I stayed in that castle, didn't I, Dave? Yeah. Certain things happened, witnessed, and Dave's been on, you probably don't know this, he's been on television channels before the show, Sky channels and all that. BBC News, haven't you been on there?
If you're really that bored, just go onto the Big Detecting Show YouTube channel and there's a playlist of...
I like the way Dave pulls people up who aren't, well, could be scammers, but he explains it into detail. But he does also explain the real things. So it'll be a really good book. I'm looking forward to it.
And Donna's been proofreading it, and hopefully Donna's learned a few things.
Donna's having a lovely time.
All right, Steve Newman.
I can't, yeah.
You better not say what I was going to say, though.
You'll get it back in about a week, and then I reckon you need to read it again. It's good. I've worked magic.
Yes. Anyway.
So basically, it's been rewritten.
No, only in one voice. Yours.
It's going hopefully be the 1st of February, Nick. Adrian sent me the cover. I'll send you a picture of the cover, Nick.
As long as I send the middle back by then, Nick. But honestly, it's a really good narrative and it's really thought-provoking. And I do think it's actually really thought-provoking as well. There's a lot of... It's something that's going to make you think, I think, anyway. It's not a dismissal. I think it's really, it's good.
So there's a lot going on. We got metal detectors being launched. We got software being updated tomorrow for the Deus 2.
Yeah, so can we just go back to the Deus 2 software? Sorry to interrupt.
No, not yet. We're still talking.
I was just going to say, the new software that's coming out, it is just for the stereo version. People don't need to update if they don't have it.
Well, we don't know yet.
Right.
I don't. I should have phoned up Regton's today. And
I think it's as far as I can tell. Don't update it if you don't know and you haven't got, or you're not going to get the stereo version yet. I don't think the headphones are ready yet, are they?
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, I think James Barnes, if you're in the chat, he's probably he's a bit of a techno guy like me. James, you must be a bit excited if you're in the chat.
No way.
Zoe says my altar to Adrian is taking. Oh, do you know what? I'd love it if I went in someone's house one day and they had an altar of me.
An altar?
Yes. You know, like when you're watching a horror movie on TV and suddenly they break into the room. I don't know, but it's. I might send you a pair of my pants, Matt, or something, or nail clip, or a bit of my hair.
No, well, Adrian, Matt said that he's moving because he needs plenty of room for his archery and axe throwing, and he wants to be away from the neighbours.
He says, "Come to mine, Adrian. You'll never leave."
That made me laugh.
Well, don't move before I get over there detecting with you, Matt. I'm sure if your land is like mine, it's either soggy or seeded. I think that's the problem I've got at the moment.
So, we're talking about everything that's transpired. We were going to make tonight's show something a little bit different. Well, we was going to be last week's show, but then it become this week's show. But we're not going to do it anyway in the end. We were going to have a little bit of a chat about Erich Von Daniken, who 90% of the people watching will know who he is.
We'll know.
We'll definitely know.
Never heard of him.
Shut up.
Never heard of him.
70s and 80s. It was all over the place. Your dad wouldn't know.
Dave, I wasn't reading them sort of books. I was into magazines that had lots of big pictures at that age.
I think I discovered this when I was about 12.
Oh, that one rings a bell.
That one.
I didn't read till I was about 47. Oh, my dad had that one, I think.
Well, there you go. Your dad knew who it was, so by proxy, you would have somehow heard about him. But it was all, ancient. Anyway, so we were going to have a chat about him, but hey, we'll talk about metal detecting for a change instead.
I think we should talk about metal detecting and stuff.
He unfortunately passed away last week. He was one of my idols, thanks to my dad, growing up. Absolutely engrossed in his books from a young age. And he was all over telly in the 70s and 80s as well.
He was. I mean, he was a bit of I think he was a bit, let's say, alternative. He was never...
Oh, look, he's Jim. He's flew over the Nazca lines.
And I bet that was really impressive, Jim. I mean, Erich Von Daniken was never accepted by academics. Nevertheless, he actually won a Nobel Peace Prize for his exposure.
And his thoughts were very thought-provoking. Very, very thought-provoking.
In exactly the same way as your book will be, Dave, but I'm not
sure. And a lot of what he said in his early books is actually found to be correct.
Some of it.
By modern science and such like. Anyway, we were going to have a chat about Erich Von Daniken. He passed away last week. If you remember, Adrian, the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine, he was doing the First Awakenings conference in London about 7 years ago, I think. And I was invited down to the event as a VIP to obviously cover it for the magazine. And from that, the magazine Eric gave us permission for the magazine to use multiple articles of his, which have appeared there over the past week. So unfortunately, I didn't go because I couldn't be asked, because I'd have had to pay for hotel and such like. But it's a massive.
It's very interesting because the whole hobby of metal detecting is linked to a lot of people who metal detect, go fishing, But how many are interested in unidentified flying objects and things like we're talking about now? It's almost as if we're discovering. We're what would we? I don't like the word treasure
adventurers.
I think you're open-minded. Do you not think it's about being?
No, I'm not open-minded.
Alert from software update. Updates available.
Sorry.
Ghostly voice.
The man's talking
from the past.
But it's interesting. We're all like, we want to discover things. We want to find things. And I'm not like that with religion or politics.
No.
But
says the man who was ranting about politics before the show.
Yeah,
yes. Don't even
Nick
go
Berry
there.
Nick Berry's just said a really good thing. Does a ghost know how to find his hidden treasure? Nick, I can tell you a really interesting story. My grandmother she wasn't woo-woo, but in her dreams she saw stuff. And what she saw, if she had it investigated, they found something. So one time she was snoozing on her sunbed way back in the
do you reckon she had a bikini on?
A man dressed in a militia uniform on a horse.
Oh, interesting. Man in a militia uniform.
What type of militia uniform?
Anyway, a militia uniform, and he was leaning over the gate and kissing a girl in a long dress.
Whoa!
And then
before 9 o'clock, here.
Turned to go, and as he turned to go, he dropped something. And when she woke up, my grandma said to one of her sons, I think it was my Uncle Derek, just go and dig around in the grass over there. There's something there. And he did, and he found the top of what would have been old, like a riding stick, like an old cane stick that he'd obviously dropped, but she'd seen him drop it. And another time, she had a dream that she saw in the same house. She saw a man at the bottom of the stairs, and she could hear his wife calling him, or a woman calling him, are you coming up, John? And he said, no, I've just got to do something first. And she saw him open a panel underneath the stairs.
Did he bring out some magazines?
Well, this is
was it Gareth's mum's loft?
But the question, so she saw him fiddling about under the stairs. Anyway, and then
fiddling
in the morning, she said, just go and have a look. There's a loose panel under there. There's got to be something under there. And they found a loose panel, and inside it they found silver coins, and which would have been, I think, probably 17th century, and all the deeds to the house and the land that the house owned. And I've still got the seals to those. So, but yeah, so in answer,
is that a true story?
They're both true stories. In answer, ghosts may well know how to find hidden treasure. You just got to listen to them.
How's that?
Well, when I'm detecting and I'm not finding much,
Nick Berry said, "Can you say all that again, please, Donna?"
No.
You'll
have to watch it back.
And Gary Cook does this, and I don't know if other people do, but my mum and dad are dead now, and I, like a lot of us, and I look up and say, "Come on, Dad, send me where to go," and I'll be doing a grid walk in a field, and I'll just go off canter, walk at 45 degrees. Sometimes I find something, sometimes I don't. But after my dad died, the day after he died, I went detecting, and I can't remember what I found, but it was, what was it? It was a groat, I think, or something like that. I found something good. And I looked up and I said, come on, show us. So, whether it's a spirit, a ghost, or it's just good luck, probably is. I don't
know, because I think we all have that randomly in the field where you'll be doing your thing and you'll keep looking over somewhere and you can't make it happen. if you make it happen, it doesn't happen. So if you force it, but you'll just get a really nagging doubt. I've got to go over there. I just have to go over there.
Yes.
I've found a Le Ten brooch. I've found a Henry VI Calais mint sort of coin. I found.
I've just found a 12mm spanner.
Do you know what Tony Kaywood? He's summed it up.
What is to find 12mm spanners?
No, 10mm. Tony Kaywood. My dad had no sense of direction. Probably explains all the buttons.
There you go. It's odd though.
I had a button day.
I've got a 10mm
last weekend.
10mm.
Adrian, shall we all remember the day last year when you were supposed to come detecting with me? And I thought, if Adrian goes there, he's bound to find a fibula. And what did I find where I was going to send you? Sorry? Can't hear. And how stonking was that?
Yes, I know. Why didn't I come? I can't remember now.
Because you
couldn't be asked. You said you told me you couldn't be asked. You had to spend time with Donna. That's what you said to me.
I wanted to go in the summer when Donna was wearing a short skirt and high heels, which she commonly detects in. Actually, talking of high heels, do you think you Do you think you get on better detecting in high heels in all the mud than you would wellies?
No,
I think
you'd be stuck.
No, I don't think you would.
No, you do. You ask your missus if she's got a pair of high heels, what happens when it's muddy? You literally, every time they sink in, you have to pull
but you
out.
don't carry like 4 pounds of clay on your boot.
No, you just can't move. As long as you can just stand there.
If Matt Kent's in the chat, if he's got a pair of stilettos he can send me, I would. Size 9.
You used to be able to get those off. There was a charity shop near the base at Mildenhall, and I think there must have been a lot of drag acts on there because there used to be some swanky size 9 shoes there for ladies. I say ladies.
Remember looking at the little.
Anyway, going back to here,
camel toe.
I got these for Christmas. I haven't opened them yet. Some digital.
I got these for Christmas and I haven't opened them yet.
What is it?
Air Alert tyre valve caps.
No, I think my digital scales are a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. I can see when my tyres are going flat with them.
I think that's what you're dealing with. I got nothing metal detecting related this Christmas, which actually, yes, I did. I got
Donna now has drug dealer scales.
What is that?
Matt says he wears heels in his altar room.
I always wear Chanel when I'm detecting. That's my lucky perfume.
Hold on a minute. Sorry.
I love that. Are we gonna give them a mention?
Composite cleaning pencil. Look at that. It is so good.
I haven't got one. I am going to get one. I hope Graham won't send me one. He'll make me pay all but a penny for it.
And you can, don't know, zoom in and out.
And I actually need one of those, so I'm nearly blind.
Stephen Brain.
Honestly, it is so good. Honestly,
Stephen Brain.
Presents I've got. Just
what Stephen said.
He said he experienced clag at the RCM and when he was detecting Hertfordshire. Is any advice for stopping clag? Okay. We will have a chap coming on the show in a few weeks from a company called Sludge Buddies, and they've developed certain things to go on your machine and now on your boots as well, which don't get clagged up as much.
Stephen, you're not going to be far from me. My advice is wear good wellies. Don't try and scrape the mud off your wellies. Literally, everyone, don't scrape the mud off your wellies. When you get those big platforms building up, literally.
Stephen Brown doesn't wear platforms.
No, you know when you get your wellies get about.
He wears stilettos, not platforms.
Can I share Sludge Buddies, Dave?
Yes, share sludge buddies, and then everybody can go.
This is a new.
You create a key for the mud.
Yeah. This is new. So rather than a 3D printed coil, you've got a canvas thing. But more importantly, you've got these type of wellies.
Oh, like, are they a welly or an over thing?
They look like an over neoprene thing.
Yeah. So I'm just showing
find more. I've got to shoot him off a message.
Look at that.
Yeah, I do. I'm so interested in that. And the thing that does my head in more than my wellies actually is the coil.
Stuart. Oh, okay.
The coil, when the coil just starts to get really heavy and you realise that you've got like 4 inches of mud on it and you're never going to pick anything up with 4 inches of mud on it. It acts like a magnet, a mud magnet.
Yeah, that's so that he's coming on, and I know the guy. I might have met him, but I know he's been working on it hard, and it's more of an issue down south. It was like this time of year, it is like fudge. Yeah. Donna, where you live, it's like a cross between fudge and pastry.
It can be like actual creamy milk at times, and it gets so slippery you can't stand up on it.
That's what comes out.
Where you pour out really thick double cream, like you if you stand on the mud this time of year, the chances of you falling over are quite 50-50. You do have to be very sure-footed.
But anyway, you fall over and make some cream.
Shush now.
Okay.
Shush now. We've got Adrian's wall in a minute, everyone. We'll bring some sanity back to the proceedings. I bet you're really pleased to have us back, presenting a very professional show as usual.
There is.
And listen, one thing we were talking about in our WhatsApp group today, if there's anything that you feel we could add to the show, any segments, any information, etc., ping us over a message from the Big Detecting Show.
I came up
and we will
with a really good one.
Talking. We will hopefully be able to introduce something. We are looking for new ideas because we like to evolve a little bit.
We do, and I think Deirdre there is waiting for a spirit to come through.
I wore that Christmas Day. It was very nice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Somebody buy that for you. My idea was a segment called The Weather This Week. And, because we have people.
No, if you remember, Donna, me and Adrian vetoed that. It was a bad idea.
The weather this week, will the BBC and ITV do
Stephen Brame on the North Yorkshire moors with the wind blowing.
Whoa. Don't be tarnishing Stephen Brame with that brush.
All right, the Lancashire moors.
Tony Kaywood you can tarnish with that brush, not north. Stephen Brame.
North. If it's up there, yeah. But I tell you what, where Stephen is, he made a stonking video for a guy. He was out detecting for a guy looking for mining related buildings, and Stephen was so professional and he did such a great job. It was really impressive. But the scenery up there is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Yes, we have scenery up north, whereas down south you have none.
Yeah, but I just think it'd be great, when you've got people in Florida beach detecting and they're going the weather this week and the sea's crashing behind them. No, okay.
Dave, can you show viewers' comments on the screen? Simon Hadlow's got viewers' find section.
Yeah, I think that would be a great idea.
It's something that we used to do. If you remember, we used to do the readers' finds video.
Yeah,
people would send it in, and we'd make a short video.
I personally,
has he gone?
No, it's personally because we brought Deirdre into the room, and she spirited him away. Tony Kaywood said northern soil is best. It definitely is if you don't have claggy clay like we have down here, and especially this time of year.
See, the weather's that bad down south. He's gone.
Oh, honestly, it was actually chucking it down with rain a little while ago. We've just
that's Adrian messages saying.
His internet's dropped out, bless him. And he's got Adrian's wall in 2 minutes' time as well.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
He's
not
not here. What's happened? Anyway, he can't continue. So, no, anything that you would like to suggest, message the show. We've still got the voicemail app on the Big Detecting Show website, and don't forget about the website.
Ooh, Wayne Rowlands, what a good idea.
What a way.
Crack on talking, Donna. Let me find this.
He did. It's pornographic. You can't put that on the screen because everybody will watch it.
Did we all go, or was it just me?
No, it was just you, darling. It's because you put Deirdre's hat on. You conjured up the spirits. No,
looks like you have crap internet down. No, we bloody don't. Got to think about broadband here. Although retard might have been looking at Babe Station or something on the interwebs.
Are you ready before we go any further, Adrian?
No.
This is the absolutely fantastic Mr. Berry has been making a solid silver Roman trumpet fibula.
Is this on Facebook or is it on YouTube?
That I was making, and this is what it's looking like so far. I've still yet to chase out the catch plate with a little design. I was going to put a design on the top bit, but then I thought it'd be too much. I think sometimes less is more. I've just mocked this up, the spring. It took me a little while to figure out the spring, but I'm quite pleased with how that's worked out. There's some good tension on it, as you can see. It almost wants to bend, and it springs up lovely, as you can see.
Lethal weapon, that.
So that fits in there, a treat. I've still yet to put this piece in. This is what holds the actual pin mechanism together. Sits something like that. When the Romans had them where the loop was connected via another brooch, and then it was connected with a chain onto the loop at the bottom. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. It's not one-off copied, it's just a mix of different brooches that I saw elements of, which I quite liked.
And then we have his final.
Oh, wow.
So it is finished. My replica of a 1st, 2nd century Roman trumpet brooch made of 925 solid silver. Pleased with how that's turned out, actually. As a metal detectorist, I found quite a lot of Roman brooches, but never found one with the whole pin mechanism that actually works. So it's nice to see how it all works properly. You have one spring here that loops round and then comes back round on itself with this piece, and that's where all the tension's created. And then you have a catch plate at the bottom for the pin to sit into, another separate piece of silver that goes through all of the spring and the brooch, and it holds it all together, and it's held under tension with this. This is essential for holding it all together, and it's held with this strap, and the loop is for a chain, because these were worn this way up as a pair. When you find a brooch like with this piece at the bottom, they usually come as a pair, and then there's a chain hangs across the chest, one either side, and it's usually a double chain that links them together. So, and they did make them in solid silver. It'd be lovely to find one in solid silver, but nice to see how it all works. Well, it all moves as it should, as it would have done. I mean, it's amazing to think there's tens of thousands of Roman brooches found all the time. And after making this, it just blows my mind to imagine the people that were making them. And I'm still not sure. If anybody knows, it'd be great to find out. I'm still not sure whether they whether they've done a lost waxed technique, whether they had molds, because surely they would have been knocking these out, not as elaborate as this, but a generic fibula, bow brooch, dolphin brooch. There's so many of them around, and so lots of different people must have been making them. But anyway, this is a little bit too shiny for me, and so I'm going to give it some patination. Just give it a dark tone and bring out some highlights. Some people may prefer it shiny, but I just want to age it up a little bit, and I'll use some. What I use is liver of sulfur. Heat it up, mix it with some water, dip it in, and it's just, the longer you leave it, the darker it'll get. And then I'll bring out the highlights with a bit of fine wire wool. And I don't normally wear jewellery, but on this occasion I might make an exception. I fancy just wearing this for a little while. Yeah, and it feels lovely.
Nick,
I think it weighs.
You can always polish
around 24 grams, like something like that. And there we have it.
There you go.
Put it in a field near me. Absolutely fantastic. Is it that time?
It is that time.
Sorry, we lost all the things then. Yes, it is that time.
Can I just do that? Nick, you are an absolute genius. That was
Nick,
incredible.
I've had to show the video because somebody doesn't do social media, so she's been sort of like only having screenshots of it from me, so I've had to show that. And I know you won't. I know you. Oh, is it? I didn't realise.
I think so.
I know you won't be thingied with us using it, but thank you anyway. So, without further ado, Adrian, don't reveal the answer.
No. This week, it's a little bit different because we've got a lot of people guessing beforehand, gem painting. The artifact is a bit blurred. So give me some numbers, guys.
Well, obviously, number 21 will be the first number. Donna, you do the numbers. I will do the answers.
I will. Well, Ava says number 21.
Just done that.
Oh. I know. I'm just saying it was Ava. It's all her fault. And Stephen Brame says 19.
It's not Adrian a brick.
Said, is it a brick?
It's not
Dave
a buckle.
Number 12.
It's not a lead bartered token. It's not a Celtic woad grinder.
Got a delay. More numbers.
You can do the numbers. You don't have to wait for people.
Number 14, please.
It's not a ladle.
11.
It's not a key. It's not a hoof pick or a woad grinder or a juice harp. It's not a cloak pin. 5. It's not a fastener. It's not an annular brooch.
Ava says number 3. She's the only one playing this.
It's not a stirrup. It's not a bag seal. It's not a clothes fastener. It's not a spoon.
Gary
it's
said
not
number
a hat
10.
pin. Gary, that'll be next week's guest.
I'm going to say
it's not a mirror.
30.
It's
Derek
not a bag
said number
seal.
22.
It's not a fibula brooch. It's not a rattle or a watch winder.
Number
It's not a candle snuffer.
18.
It's not a saddle mount or a coin mould or a candle sniffer. Oh, a sniffer.
Number 31.
I like sniffing candles.
Oh, I like this. It's people.
It's not a Roman ring. It's not
number
a seal.
32.
It's not a ritual slapstick. It's not an exhaust from an old Sierra. It's not a
Stephen
pan.
Brame says number 9.
It's not a soap on the rope. It's not bridle fixing. It's not a lead seal. It's not earwax cleaner. It's not a wax seal. It's not another ladle. It's not a pipe. It's not a Curse of Oak Island lead cross. It's not a spoon.
Please.
It's not a pin.
Number 2.
It's not a shoe horse. It's not a baby rattle or a horse harness or a scribe or a key or a medieval metal detector. 5 left, and then we have to reveal it's not a saxophone key. It's not an earwax cleaner. It's not another ladle. It's not a... Oh, Wayne Rowland's got it.
Eventually.
Well done, Wayne
What
Rowland.
did he say?
A pipe tamper.
Well done, Wayne.
Adrian, tell us about this pipe tamper.
Well, it's a complete lead alloy pipe tamper, which is quite rare. 1600 to 1800. Pipe tampers aren't rare, but a lead one is. It consists of a cylindrical stem that flares slightly at the base. The stem is undecorated at the top of the stem is a thick disc that is decorated on both faces with raised lines. One face presents raised decoration of 5 pellets in the centre, positioned around the central pellet. Blah, 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 blah. A pellet at the top and a short line bisecting the large horizontal line around the... So, well done, Wayne. You will be receiving a gift from Composite Cleaning Pencil.
And he deserves it, really, doesn't he? Adrian, can you please just look away for a minute? This is for Nick's benefit, because he said he hasn't found a silver fibula.
I need the toilet. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm drinking real ale from a champagne bottle with no label. Just thought people would like to know that.
So I've just got the treasure report back for that. And that's a silver. So it's early. It's a Harlow type. So if you see here, it's got, so a bit like what you were making, actually, Wayne, on the top, you've got this weird kind of hooked fitting right over the top. And it's just the loop's broken up over. Sorry, Nick, sorry. There you go. Anyway, but that's my one and only silver fibula. Oh, what's happened to Adrian? Has he left the building?
I think he's fell off his chair. He can't get up. He's hurt his knee.
Has he? Oh, poor Adrian.
Are you having a wee, Adrian?
Nice, it's a nice.
No, I'm just letting the dog out.
Yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
But I think
sausage dog.
To come up with that design, I mean, it's a trumpet brooch. I mean, it's sort of like a cross between a trumpet brooch and a knee brooch. It's such a hard thing to do because you've got that curve in it and the flare. Inspirational, truly inspirational. Nick, you know what I think of the art that you do, but the fact that you can turn your hand to pretty much anything is quite incredible.
Very lucky wife he's got.
He has. I bet she gets some beautiful stuff. Did you want to see?
Good with his hands.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Well, while you're all here,
Stephen Brame says, thanks for mentioning his friend's video. It's called Detecting a Lead Smelt Mill on Rosendale Colliery's YouTube channel.
I actually watched it the other day and it was really interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
I can't do it like that.
What are you doing, Donna? A bit of magic?
No, I'm holding
I could do that, look.
I'm holding the pin on because there you go. That's the only one that I've ever found with a pin on, and literally as I was washing it, there was one tiny bit of green on it, and it was exactly where the pin fixed on, and it fell off. Which is sad, but there you go. Hey ho.
Sorry, I got another present at Christmas. I got a 3D printer. And
you did, you made some magic. You are allowed to mention the C word for this one because you did make something very pretty. Car. C word, car.
I didn't make a car.
No, you made a car-related something, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Made that.
It was only last night.
Look at that. all the tracks for the British Grand Prix, for the Formula One.
Now.
Look at that F1. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It is very cool.
But yeah, I've been printing.
Talking of boring
away,
sports,
and
you know what
I'm going to do detecting things. And I know a lot of 3D print things, but I'm thinking of things that people haven't thought of, and I won't say what it is, but there's something I'm going to.
Think of things that people haven't thought of yet would be awesome.
Talking of boring sports, Adrian, I've got to take part in the viewing of a boring sport this weekend. I've got to take Mason to watch Sale Sharks versus Northampton in Premier League rugby.
That's not boring.
Fucking is.
Rugby's okay. No, I don't mind rugby. At least there's some activity in rugby.
I used to like watching netball, beach volleyball, and swimming.
And Tutti Frutti on the German channel when Sky first come out. That was a good sport.
Actually, I was talking to my mate the other day. Do you remember Kabaddi on Channel 4? Kabaddi. No. Someone in the chat will. Yeah, it was an Indian game. Yeah, all right, Donna. I know something.
Remember, what was it called? Banzai with Mr. Shaky Hands.
Remember that? Yeah, I remember that.
I still do Mr. Shaky Hands, and people don't realise I'm doing it. Trans World Sport. I used to love watching that on a Sunday or a Saturday morning.
I'm allergic.
Nick Berry's got a great idea. Good. Well, Nick, just WhatsApp me. Don't Facebook Messenger because I can't be doing it. Do you know what? I get a lot of Facebook messages and I click on them and it won't let me reply. Oh, it's so rubbish, Facebook Messenger.
The only problem with Trans World Sports is it sounds a bit wrong in these days and age. What's it about nowadays?
Kabaddi. I loved it. It's a really good game. Yes, Sunday. It was on Sunday, Nick. Yeah, you wake up with your mates with a really bad hangover. Sunday morning, it was on Channel 4 at like 10 o'clock. I remember I had a mate.
Was that before or after the Hollyoaks omnibus?
He's dead now. Yeah, it was before the omnibus Hollyoaks. No, Brookside, I think. It's on Saturdays, wasn't it? 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But yes, Banzai was brilliant. And there was another one I was thinking of the other day that was even better. And that was with the monster that went blah, 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 and they had to stand on squares, and it was on BBC Two, and they get vaporized. Come on, Nick Berry will know what that is.
The adventure game.
Yeah, that was really, really
I used to love that. Shall I bring it back on screen now?
Jealous.
Off again.
Yeah, get rid of it. James Barnes. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to say it. So, where I drink.
Thank you, Wayne. Beer, although I said no.
Where I drink my beer, which no one can read what that says.
Chelmsford Brew Co.
Yeah.
In exactly the same font and bloody wording as every other brew company.
Do you think he's got shares in it?
No, I have on beer, but I spoke to the owner the other day and I've took a 1970s. This is a tip for anyone watching. I took an old detector there, 1970s Garrett, immaculate. And I said, can you stick it on the wall? Because it's a bit of a sort of trendy pub. And he's going to put it on the wall. And he'll say, but why I've got a metal detector on the wall? I said, when they ask you why you've got a metal detector on the wall, say, because I know a bloke called Adrian who's really good at or likes metal detecting.
I see what you're doing.
He'll say, I've told him, he'll say, have you got land there near you? Because he's found this, and all these things and treasure and that. And they'll go, oh, yeah, we'd like someone. How to get a permission, right? So just stick a metal detector up there. Hundreds of people a week go through there, probably thousands.
But that's
and
what
if I get one a month who says, and I've already got one, who's not far from me, who he doesn't want people metal detecting on his land because he doesn't know much about it. He's now come round to understanding about it, and he's going to let me go on there. And it's 5 minutes walk the drive from my house. That's what it's about. It's different. Knocking on doors don't work anymore because they're used to it. It's like spam email. It's like when you get a sales email in your inbox 20 years ago. Oh, I've got a deal now. So yeah, some Adrian's top tips. Yeah. So just stick a metal detector somewhere, and people will go, "What on earth's that doing up there?" And
anywhere.
Yeah. Public toilet. No, don't, because no. But yeah,
because you get loads of George Michaels asking what it's about.
He's dead. But anyway, so I'll just stick one up there on the wall. It's a bit random, but he's done it, or he's doing it tomorrow. So
I think I just go around. I mean, I don't know how anyone else gets permissions. I mean, Dave, you got some permissions from literally just put in a sign up when you did Car Boots last year.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a good call.
I talk to people, and I talk to people about what I do, and if I.
Well, they only give you permission so they don't have to talk to you, Donna.
Actually, that's true.
Steve just said, "Do I have that
false
angular
address.
brooch, Donna? What angular brooch?"
He says, "Do you have an annular brooch?"
Oh, an annular brooch. No, not with me. I've got one downstairs though. Sorry.
Go get it, Donna.
It's downstairs. I don't know where. It's yeah.
She hasn't got one.
Sorry.
She's lying. She's lying, mate. She's lying.
Basket of stuff downstairs. I'm literally this for anyone who is feeling a bit miffed off with the claggy soil or the wet weather, and I know you.
Donna, we're not talking about that now.
Fine cleaning.
We weren't talking about that. We were talking about getting permission.
Yeah, permissions.
Actually,
we'd finished. Donna, we'd finished that.
Oh, I'm not saying anything then. No.
Well,
I was
whilst we're here,
I always tell when I'm talking about somebody, and they say they're a farmer, and I'll say, "Oh, do you have anyone who detects their land?" And immediately they bristle, and I say, "No, I don't want permission. I'm just interested, and we'll just get talking about history." And after about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, they get a little bit piqued, and normally I come away without even asking for it with a permission, and it happens all the time.
Before I forget, I went detecting this weekend and found a bit of pottery. Right,
that's interesting.
So nice.
That's the outside of the pot. Yeah. I think. What on earth is that all about?
It's what you've got there is probably 16th century, and it's a type of slipware.
What those dots?
That's basically bubbling because of the heat of the
but it's perfect.
Content.
Look, but it's trailed. No, it's trailed. It's slipware. It's going to be 1600s, probably somewhere like that, and it might be a little bit earlier, and it would have been off a big basin.
But why has it got that on the inside?
Because it's part of the decoration. So it'd be like a fruit bowl or something like that. Yeah, it could be like fruit, because that's the bit you're going to see. But also that bit needs to be sealed. So it might have been for like putting bread in, like as a charger on the table. But
it's pretty cool. It's like one of those crop circles, but it's on pottery, mate.
I love
one of them fairy rings with mushrooms.
I think you learn so much about a field. And we're doing our next archaeology group is about pottery and finds. We're going to be cleaning some up and doing some ID. But if you can understand pottery, you can get an idea of the period of finds you're going to have.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, that fits in with the finds I found, 16th century.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. And more importantly, what I've been doing the last couple of years when I've been detecting and got my finds, especially this time of year, I leave them out on a table in the garden and let the rain wash the dirt away.
Yeah, well, rainwater is really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And rainwater, actually, if you put a pot...
That or a jetter.
if you get some muddy coins and you put some in a pot of tap water and you put some in a pot of rainwater, the rainwater will clean the ones outside in the rainwater quicker than a pot of tap water. It's just for whatever reason, tap water is actually it's quite difficult. I don't tend to use deionized water because I feel like with all the clag and the clay and the chalk and all the nastiness, our stuff's been around in chemicals for a really long time.
Matt Kent says, I've put a detector up in my local bar called the Blue Oyster Bar. I've told them I love nothing more than being up to my elbows in dirt. Hopefully I'll get some replies soon.
Yes.
Good luck with that, Matt, and let us know how it goes.
Stephen Brahim said he found a sword hanger last weekend. How old are they?
About 1600, Stephen Brahim. Yeah. So
well done, Stephen. I'll tell you what. Do you know Stephen Brahim? He spoke to me probably not last year, a year before. Rodney Cook and said, "I want to upgrade my machine."
Sorry,
I don't think he needs to. He's got his Quest. I think he got a Q35, haven't you, Stephen? Quest Q35, which a lot of people have dissed. I think Quest machines, if you get a good one, you got a really good one, and he's got a good one. And he must have had that for what? No, yeah, you never got on with them. I loved them
because it was broken. Apparently,
Q35. I've got a Q30, and I've got a Q60. And
do you know what they're missing in there? Advertising.
They don't advertise.
Getting loads of people together with the Quest machine and calling them a tribe called Quest.
A tribe called Quest.
Copyright.
Yeah, but also I'd give one a go. I think. Do you know what I think the main thing is? Stephen's had that machine for years.
Yeah, 4 years, I think.
I reckon it's unusual now for somebody to have a machine for more than 2 years and then they move on. And I really don't think that 2 years is long enough to get to that point where your machine really talks to you.
Well,
not unless you go out pretty much every day.
It depends how often you go out. I mean,
I know somebody who's been detecting less than a year, and he's probably on his 4th machine already.
Yeah, and you're never going to be happy. You won't be happy with what you find, and you'll always think the next thing is the best thing, and it never will be.
Well, I spoke to Treasure Hunting magazine. Those who subscribe, we did a competition in December to win a Nocta Legend 2, and we drew the prize yesterday. And random prize. There's over 1,000 people who entered, which is quite good. And I phoned the guy up, and straight away he thinks it's a spam call. And he won a Nocta Legend 2, which is going to be out very, very soon. And I said to him, what machine? He sounded quite mature. And I said, what machine do you use? He said, Xterra, MindLab Xterra. I said, how long have you had that? He said, years. He said, but I'm getting older now, and I found some really good stuff with it. I said, what sort of stuff have you found? And he said, I know the machine inside out. He's replaced the battery packs. And I thought, flipping heck, Xterras. They're Xterra Pro, wasn't it? No, Xterra.
No, I think it was Xterra Pro.
Yeah, Xterra Pro. And which I think you had, Dave, didn't you? You used to have an Xterra Pro.
I had Xterra 705.
Oh, 705. And he said, I'm looking at upgrading. And I said, you got the Legend 2. He said, is it lighter? And I went, yeah. And he gets Treasure Hunting magazine every month. He reads the articles, but he skips all the adverts. And I was like, oh my God. And he didn't know anything about it. And I told him, and he's so excited. But he said he knows his machine inside out, and he said it took him 3 or 4 years to get to grips with it.
I think it does.
And you're right, Donna. A lot of people, the distributors are going to hate me for this, but don't learn their machine. Personally, I think if money was an option, I'd have 3 machines. 3 machines minimum. One for the beach.
3 that I use all the time, and then I've got my Gold Max I've still got my golden mask that needs fixing, but I'd take it out if I needed to go on a deep site.
Well, talking of fixing, XP launched their warranty program this week, didn't they? You see that?
No.
So if you've got if you bought a Legend, no, they won't warranty it. If you bought a Deus 2 2 years ago, and it comes with a 5-year warranty, if you want to extend that up to 10 years, so 8 years plus you bought it, and that's the coil, the head unit, everything on it, you can pay a fee. And I think this is me only guessing because I can't quite remember. I think it's like £100 or something. It's not a lot of money. I don't know I don't know the terms and conditions on it, but it's quite a good deal because I don't know many people who've got Deuses where things have gone wrong. And if like the clip on the shaft goes, you talk to Regtons and they'll fix it for you, or if you're at a rally. But I think it's a good way to go with metal detectors because they're a lot of money now. You look at your Manticore, Dave, it's like $2,000, isn't it? It's a lot of money. And you've probably got insurance on your dishwasher, fridge, you might have. You've got insurance on your car. Your car's probably not worth more than $2,000, but you've got insurance on that, haven't you? But you haven't got insurance on your detector.
Got metal detector. I'm a member of the NCMD.
No.
No, well.
Anyway.
Detector.
Anyway.
I've got insurance on,
Donna,
and everyone should.
Donna,
if you keep,
time to go.
But if people keep their detectors,
oh my God, it's
now
home
worth up
time.
to $2,000. You need it on your house insurance.
Home time. The bell's gone.
It is. Love you all.
In other news, in a political manner, I may have some news on something I'll be doing in the future, but I can't tell you much about that at the moment because it's all in the
it's running for
beginning stages. On next week's show, we have the lovely Mr. Gary Robertson from Detector Mania and some of his admins or assistants on the event coming on with him. He'll be talking all about their no frills in the coming months and also the main Detector Mania this year. So tune in for that. I know that the no frills one is round about Carlisle, and obviously he'll tell us a lot more about that, what's involved in the event, what type of things are going to be hopefully found in the area. And we look forward to that show. The following week, I'm just waiting for a confirmation from Regdens to say if Marcus and Seb will be joining us to discuss the XP. I think Adrian can do the show on his own. In fact, Adrian and Donna can do the show that night, can't they?
Yeah.
We've got multiple other people to come. We're also going to be tapping up Mr. West. Mr. West?
You can't
I was thinking,
that.
for some reason, I was thinking, I had in my head Nick Berry, but I was saying Fred West. Sorry, I don't know why.
Coming on.
Hopefully Nick Berry will come on
sometime.
Nick West, that's what I was thinking. So we got lots and lots of guests to come. It just means that people other than I will be communicating and organising guests.
And hopefully we're going to get Stephen Brame on sometime. And Matt, Ken, it would be great to have you on. But I think we'll leave that for when we do one of our gag nights. And I don't mean...
Well, every night's a gag night with us.
We need to keep it real, guys, and we need to keep you having fun.
I'd love to have Gareth Howard on the show, but he'll probably just sit there like that.
Well, only if he's in the shrine of Adrian.
No, that's Matt Kent.
Wearing stilettos.
Yeah, that's Matt.
That's Matt Kent. Gareth Howard, only if he streams from his mum's loft.
Well, no, his mum's moved and she's got a cottage now, but it's got a really, really big basement.
So he's going cottaging instead.
He stores all his magazines in the basement, but they keep getting damp. That's what he said to me. All the pages are curling and sticking. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for
seeing. Thank you. Back. I'm probably not here next week because you guys will be holding the fort, but I'll be back with Marcus and Adrian talking about Deus.
Looking forward to that.
I'm having that night off.
It's no Tasmania. It'll be all northern. I can't talk northern. I don't understand them.
Nor can Adrian.
Thank you for
watching. Everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure as ever.
Happy
if you are out this week,
New Year. Wassail, drink ale, and all of that. Oh, I've got me ale.
Oh,
cheers.
Happy Hogmanay.
Hold on. Right, she's muted. I can talk over her now. Hope you all have a fantastic week. Hope you have lots of nice finds if you are out. Hopefully I will be. Hopefully Adrian will be. And Donna, you got something in your teeth. She's got a ball in her mouth.
What's she eating with a cocktail stick?
She's got balls in her mouth.
I bet she's got glacier cherry in her gin or something. Is it a glacier?
Collins with a cherry.
Is it glacier cherry?
A Joan Collins.
Maraschino.
Oh, I used to love what? I used to
like
glacier.
He used to play for Liverpool
cherry in the 80s. Glacier.
Good
cherry.
night, everybody. Have a great week. Ciao.
Bye.